What's good, Kings? It's your brother, Bravery. I passed 8 months around 8 days ago, and uh, damn. At the time, I felt like nothing significant was really happening, but I went through a really big flatline or like a test recently. I feel like the test or over the weekend, I always feel this like big FOMO feeling where I had the urge to go out and like relapse, I guess. Or especially this past weekend, I felt like I was about to stumble and go out and try to, fornicate. But luckily I resisted the urge, and those that test, that urge, every time I resist the urge, like right now, today, dude, I feel so good, man. And when I was driving home again, my vision leveled up again, dude. It's just like looking into the horizon, it was so detailed. Everything looked so zoomed in, dude, that it just felt like I was the one with the horizon or something. Like I could just feel so connected to everything that I was seeing, man. It just felt like I was like one with nature, and just being able to really see and feel the details of nature, it's just like a moment of bliss, man. And I hope you all experience these fruits of retention, because it's the feeling like this that reminds me that what I'm doing is worth it. And I never thought that I would look back and think about fornicating, or or feel like I would stumble in the sense that, oh, I want to smoke weed again or have sex, or but I think it's because I've been getting tested by, like, I accidentally went back on Instagram, or I wasn't disciplined enough with the eye retention. And when you stumble like that, and the image becomes like warped in your head, and you start fantasizing, I guess. And those seed, or those weeds, I wouldn't call them seed. I guess you could call it a seed, but it's more like a weed, right? Those weeds, you got to pull it out of the garden in your mind, man. And you guys know how I mentioned so many times that, like, when I'm driving, it's like a bird will fly across the road. It's just, the timing is just too, it's not a coincidence. The timing at which the birds fly across right when I'm driving, it's the birds feel something about your energy, and that makes them come closer to you. It's like the birds want to get closer to you. Like, they want to feel your energy. And I've been getting those watchful stares from certain people. It's just like, like the evil people, or the not the evil people, the evil darkness in this world, just using the eyes of certain vessels to just like watch me, and they're just like, it's not a friendly look. But either the evil people in this world want you to react or get your reaction because they want to drain your energy, in the same way that some people troll me now now that my channel has a little more publicity, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, I don't know if I said it yet, but I'm grateful for the 400 subscribers. So big shout outs to everybody that's watching. I really appreciate you guys. I'm humbled, and I hope to continue bringing value to your guys' life. But yeah, so both good and bad, they want your attention because your attention is energy. And like they say, where attention goes, energy flows. So we just have to be really mindful of where we are directing our focus. Because, like I work at a school, and some of the kids, they want my attention. It's just like people think that attention validates them when they are still immature in a way. Because the real validation that we want is from the divine. That's the only validation that truly matters in the end. And when you're young, you want the validation from, your parents or your peers or society. Like, you want to feel respected and like just like you belong, But one pattern across many religions is that, like in the Bible, it says the kingdom of God is within, or something like that. So, and I think in Buddhism, they talk about meditation. So I believe that in the Bible, when they talk about heaven and hell, I think that heaven and hell are a state of mind. And when you reach a level of when you meditate, when you reach a level of meditation and your consciousness rises, you are able to reach a state of bliss that is like heaven. Because I know for a fact that I think I've been to hell. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been to hell already, or I've been to something similar to hell. And I'm not saying I'm evil. I'm just saying I've seen some things, Like, I'm sure if you live in a big city and you see these zombies out here doing crack and stuff, because there's like a fentanyl epidemic across America right now, and probably in other countries in the world, you would see how crazy it got, especially when COVID hit in 2020 and crime was festering. You could just see that it's like hell, dude. In downtown San Francisco, when you see the duality of the gap between the wealthy and the poor, it's crazy, man. On one block, people are doing crack outside, and then you go down a couple blocks and you see these high tech, these tall ass skyscrapers with wealthy tech bros living in them. And those guys are living in heaven, man. And the people out there sleeping on the streets, you can't tell me that's not hell when people are living in shoebox apartments with begging for money and just looking for a way to survive while his neighbor down the block has more food and nice things than he could ever hope to use in his lifetime. You can't tell me that some people are living in hell and some people are living in heaven, man. Because some people have so much wealth, they don't even know what to do with it. Like Steve Jobs said, he said that, like, he acquired all this wealth, but what was the point when on his deathbed he can't bring it with him? And that he realized chasing money was a waste of time if he doesn't even have his health. So I think it's important to just meditate and remember the bigger picture and what's important in life, and not be caught up in all the nonsense and all the BS, man. Thinking that, like, oh, I gotta prove myself to my family or my friends that, like, I'm good enough, when it just boils down to, it's gonna sound cheesy, but it boils down to love and compassion and giving and serving and making this world a better place. Being selfless. as opposed to being selfish, you know? So, yeah, I guess that's all I have to say for this video. And I just need to keep showing up and, like read more books and acquire more information and take care of my health so that I can show up better for you guys and motivate you guys and lead by example. Like, that's what I don't want to be all talk. I have to prove it with my words and my actions, because that's what a leader does. And now that I have 400 subs, which is more subs than I could have ever imagined, to be honest, it's just like I feel like I have to just do a lot better. Like, I don't want to let you guys down or let my loved ones down. So I just hope that we all do our best and retain, because that will definitely help everything in our lives. I promise you. Just try it for 21 days and tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, love you guys. Peace. Take care. Be well. And God bless you. Take care.